heads of states, when they came together in September 2015 to announce the Agenda 2030 on Sustainable Development Goals, they brought up the concept of leave no one behind. They pledged that nobody will be left behind as in targets, and that they will reach the furthest behind first. This is based on the universal human rights, which is binding for all the countries, and that human rights to water and sanitation has also been acknowledged as a human rights. So then this concept of universality and non-discrimination leaves us no room to leave anyone behind.
Also, when working in water, sanitation and hygiene, we strive to leave no one behind. And translating this into practice is definitely a challenge for us, because the poorest groups, the most vulnerable groups, are often difficult to reach. To really make sure that we find them and help them, we try to work with stakeholders in countries from all sorts of groups to make sure that they get involved and have a voice in the programs that we run. So this multi-stakeholder cooperation, I think, is one of the elements that we really need to make sure that we leave no one behind. And also, of course, we need adequate monitoring at country level and at project level to make sure that we work in an as inclusive way as possible.
The Esuti North Clean Initiative is a partnership of the district and all Hilton grantee partners. We have created a master plan to ensure that everybody in the district has access to water services by 2030. In doing so, the district would reach everyone by looking at the mix of technology for reaching different segments of population. They are going to look at the tariff regime to ensure that in that tariff regime, we built in measures to get the poor leverage, at the same time getting the rich to pay. They'll be working together with the private sector, where private sector will be encouraged to focus on the rich areas and government resources and that of NGOs that are interested in working with poor communities, focus on that. We are also going to work together with the traditional authorities, the 4 paramouncies, to look at indigenous means of making sure that everybody has access to water and sanitation services.